What's up guys? Today we'll be learning direct, inverse, joint, and combined variation. So for direct variation, and for me the most basic one, direct variation is a relationship between two variables in which one is proportional and is in constant multiple of the other. One will have changes directly proportional to the changes of the other. It is also written as b equals kx. To put it simply, if one increases in value, the other one should also increase. For example, if y varies directly as x and y is 6 when x is 2, what is the constant of the variation? Let's analyze and let's use this way of writing it. If y varies directly as x, let's just put a k here. There, y varies directly as x, and y is 6. Substitute 6 when x is 2. Let's put the k. What is the constant of the variation? Therefore, let's simplify. 6 equals 2k. And to simplify it, we must divide both sides by 2. Over 2, over 2. 3 equals k. And there you have it. And to the second example. If b varies directly as x and b is 8 when x is 4, what is the constant of the variation? Okay, let's write it. B varies directly as x. Let's put the k here. And b is 8 when x is 4. What is the constant of the variation? So, in order to simplify it, let's divide both sides by 4. Therefore, 2 equals k. K is equals to 2. And there you have it. Simple, right? Now let's move on to the inverse variation. When one variable increases, the other decreases. If b is inversely proportional to a, the equation is in the form b equals k over a, where k is a constant. For example, y varies inversely as x, and x is 5 when y equals 2. Okay, so let's simplify. Let's put it into equation. Y equals k over x. Y varies inversely as x. Y varies inversely as x. Now let's substitute. X is 5 when y is 2. 2 equals k over 5. Now, in order to simplify that, we must put the 2 into fraction form and then cross multiply. 2 times 5, 10 equals k times 1 is k. So there you have it. K is equal to 10. Simple, right? Okay, on to the second example. Y varies inversely as x, and y is 6 when x is 4 over 3. Okay, let's put it into equation. Y equals k over x. 6 equals k over 4/3. Let's put it into equation. Cross multiply. 4/3 times 6. 4 over 3 times 6 over 1. It's 24 over 3. And then 1 equals k. 1 times k is k. Now simplify. 24 over 3 is 8, right? Therefore, 8 is equal to k, or k equals 8. There. Now let's move on to the joint variation. When we say z is jointly proportional to a set of variables, it means that z is directly proportional to each variable taken one at a time. If z varies jointly with respect to x and y, the equation will be of the form z equals kxy, where k is a constant. So this is the equation, z equals kxy. Example, if y varies jointly as x and z, and y is 12 when x is 9 and z equals 3. Okay, so let's substitute. When you say joint, it only means that, for example, a equals k, b, c. You just multiply the numbers together, or you just kinda merge them together. And now we substitute y 12 equals k 9 3. Now we simplify them. 12 is equal to k times 9 times 3. 9 times 3 is 27. So, k 27 or 27k. And in order to simplify that, we have to divide both sides by 27. Therefore, k is 12 over 27. And now you can simplify it. You can say that k is 12 divided by 3, 4. Then 27 divided by 3 is 9. So there. K is equal to 4 over 9. And on to the second example. If y varies jointly as x and z, y equals kxz. And y is 1, 1 equals k, and when x is 2 and z is 3, what will be y? In this case, you just multiply them. 2 times 3 is 6. Therefore, 1 is equal to 6k. And therefore, k is equal to 1 over 6. There. Simple, right? To the last one, the combined variation. The combined variation is a situation where a variable depends on 2 or more other variables and varies directly with some of them, and varies inversely with others. For example, y varies directly as x and inversely as z. Y varies directly as x and inversely as z. There, that is your equation. And now we substitute. 24 is equal to k times 48 over 4. And now since it is in fraction form, we must also put this in fraction form. Then we cross multiply. 24 times 4 is 96. And 1 times k times 48 is 48k. And in order to simplify, we must divide both sides by 48. Therefore, 2 is equal to k, or k is equal to 2. There. And now, on to the second example. Y varies directly as x. And inversely as z. Y is 24 when x is 48 and z is 4. Find x when y is 44 and z is 6. Okay, so first we have to solve this. So 4 times 24, 96, and 48 times k is 48k. Your k is equal to 2. Now substitute. Find x when y is 44 and z is 6. So now you have to remember that you now have your k. Now find x. Y is 44. Now let's substitute again. 44 is equal to 2x over 6. Now since it's in fraction form, let's put this in fraction form. Now 6 times 44 is 264. And it is equal to 2x. Now divide both sides by 2. $132. There. Therefore, your x is equal to 132.